uh, what's going on? This your dog Art Man. Great. And we're back. Let me fix this shit real quick. Cause we gonna cook today. We gonna cook today. I just had a joint roll, but about to roll another one. Turn my brightness up. So everybody knows Key got karma for clout chasing Abdullah Mason. Now Mason might headline in Norfolk. Devin ain't never miss weight. Salute Art. Yeah. I mean, we know what time it is, dog. Like, but here's my thing. A lot of people think I was defending Keyshawn. I wasn't defending Keyshawn. I was just throwing people's narratives back into their face that, oh, skills pay the bills. Don't worry about weight. Now all of a sudden, everybody know. At first, it was just a handful of people. A handful of people knew. What the fuck? Now everybody know. What the Anyways, look. Said Keyshawn really weird. Said I was traveling from New Jersey to make it to that fight, shaking my head. I'm hearing a lot of that. I'm hearing a lot of that right now. I was traveling to the fight. What the fuck, bro? Yeah. Yeah. And you know what's crazy though? I didn't say it, but I should have said it. Should have said it on Twitter. I was thinking it. You know, niggas be high thinking that you posted, but I ain't posted. I was thinking it. The whole situation where he was barking at Mason, whatever, right? I was thinking to myself, like, man, Mason looks like somebody that's, he's cutting weight. He looks like a little slim in his face. He looks real slim, like he's training, like he's, preparing to weigh in tomorrow. I'm looking at Keyshawn and I'm like, dude kind of look kind of full. He doesn't look drained. He doesn't look, the high cheekbones, so you can see everything nigga sucked in. None of that. But, I think subconsciously I was thinking that maybe this guy, he's probably just going to kill himself to cut weight the night before. But nah, that nigga went in there just, fuck it, I'm here. I'm showing up. Now what? Now what? What are we gonna do? What's going on? So who's gonna fight now? Now they saying that matter of fact they're saying what's the young boy name? Mason. Yeah, Mason is headlining the card. Totally unprofessional from the businessman. You're a businessman. Why are you so unprofessional? Come on. Come on, businessman. Why are you so unprofessional? Said it would be nice if they let Mason fight for. Yeah, that would be dope. But they got somebody else ahead of him. But that would be dope if they say, you know what? Mason's fighting for the belt. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tweet that. I'm gonna tweet that right now. That's crazy. This nigga tweaked. Tweakster. Real shit. They should. I agree. I agree. Everybody who agrees, hit the like button if you agree. And make sure you go to artmanapparel.com because I definitely agree with that. That's just crazy. I was expecting to, because I don't got Keyshawn on artmanapparel.com yet. I have yet to paint Keyshawn Davis. And I was thinking to myself, like, damn, if he goes out here and stop Edwin De Los Santos, I definitely paint that. That's something that I'll paint and put on my website for sure. An illustration of that, but fucked up the bag. It says salute from West Australia by the way of East Oakland. Man, I swear you be throwing me off when you say Australia, bro, because every time I think of Australia, I just think about fucking you. We had this conversation where I think about fucking all the wild animals that they got there, fucking spiders, camel spiders and shit, alligators and shit. But yeah, this nigga's a fool. Keyshawn's a fucking fool. But shout out to you, brother, Sam Seals. Said watch Keyshawn cry about his mental health now. This nigga's stupid. This nigga Keyshawn is a motherfucking trip. Like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why not make the weight? Now niggas is saying, niggas is coming up with their own theories. And I can't blame them. I can't blame them for this. They're saying that they feel like because he's fighting a big puncher, he don't want to fight the big puncher while drained. He'll rather have the advantage weight-wise so he'll be able to eat a punch rather than face a big puncher while cutting weight. Extreme cutting. That sounds believable. As fucked up as that sounds believable. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, that definitely sounds believable, though. Okay. He said David Benavidez missed weight before as well, but we ain't screaming unprofessional to him. That's true. And that now this shit got everybody thinking, like, talking about double standards in boxing. Like, what's what? What we doing here? How we gonna do this? Because with Ryan Garcia, y'all said, hey, it doesn't matter. You're supposed to have skills. Floyd Mayweather. You see how they always talk about Floyd Mayweather when it comes to Devin Haney, but they say, oh, don't compare. Anyways, look, they said, oh, well, Floyd Mayweather, he fought guys who were bigger than him. So it doesn't matter that Devin Haney fought Ryan Garcia while he was 3 pounds or heavy. And matter of fact, here's a real tweet. Because somehow, like, I swear, like, this shit, one of the things that irks me is when I point something out and somebody will be like, what? Nobody ever said anything like that. We've never said, what? I can't believe you said that. Who said this? Nobody ever said this. Man, I was telling people, yo, niggas was saying, hey, because Brian Garcia came in heavy, it don't mean nothing. Devin was supposed to just avoid it. Niggas said, nah, fuck that. We didn't say that. Nobody ever said that shit. Here's the tweet right now. Hold on so y'all can see it. It's flipped, but I'm gonna read it. Said, niggas acting like 3 pounds is the reason why Devin Haney got knocked down 3 times. I'm gonna read it again. Niggas acting like 3 pounds is the reason why Devin Haney got knocked down 3 times. Now you see what I'm talking about when I say certain things about Devin Haney. Like, yo, look how they treating this young dude. They saying that this nigga's the all this shit. They saying he can't. He so what? He fought somebody that was heavier than him. He was just supposed to win. Now, when I mention that, oh, Art man, you're just a writer, bro. You're just glazing, bro. Like, nah, ain't no fucking glazing, nigga. It's just me just pointing out that, hey, I'm a fan of boxing, but there's one particular boxer that you niggas just have the most craziest standards for. Y'all hold this nigga to the highest of highest standards and just let all these niggas get a pass. Straight up. Shit's just weird. It's super weird to me because it's like, nah, man, I'm watching boxing like all you niggas is watching boxing, right? So what's going on? Why are we all pointing the finger at this nigga? What he doing wrong? Oh, that nigga a weight bully. How he a weight bully? Because that look how big he is. Did he miss weight? No. Did Tank miss weight? Yes. Did Shakur Stevenson miss weight? Yes. Did Benavidez miss weight? Yes. Did Ryan Garcia miss weight? Yes. Nigga, did Keyshawn Davis miss weight? Yes, nigga. But did Devin Haney miss weight, nigga? No. Did he ever get his belt taken because he missed weight? No. Has Tank Shakur got their belt taken because niggas miss weight? Yes. So who's the real weight bully around this bitch? So I'm talking about like niggas be like, oh, niggas just riding. Niggas just riding. Get the fuck out of here, man. Ain't no fucking riding, bro. Stop saying this shit to me now. I'm grown, nigga. I'm 30 fucking years old, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Stop talking about riding and glazing all that weird shit to me, bro. Keep that shit with them kids, man. I don't be trying to hear all that. Say he missed weight on purpose. I can understand one or two, but before that's hurt his stock. Yeah, that definitely hurt his stock. It did. And I ain't giving no passes. I'm not giving no passes. I'm just throwing the narratives back into their face and telling them how stupid that shit sounds. But nah, he fucked up. He fucked up. He fucked up. Said Tank Davis missed weight as well. He was stripped, but he the face supposedly. Said that day early in his career size since he made weight. He blamed it on the pandemic. I remember that. You know, Dave was on the coke and his lifestyle was crazy back then. I think he said about David. Yeah, yeah. They all these guys, they improved. You know, they've been on a clean streak since, right? I can give that to them, right? But there's one nigga who didn't have to go through any of that, but he's labeled as the worst. Now, y'all understand where I'm coming from? Said, when did Canelo miss weight? I don't know. I ain't say Canelo miss weight. I don't think Canelo miss weight. I don't think Canelo ever missed weight. Canelo's a professional outside of him eating that meat. You have to take a little money for a while. Yeah. He tweaked. Woo! Some ice cold water right there. That cotton mouth. You know you've been smoking weed all day. And then you fucking drink some ice cold water. Shit feels good. So Canelo missed weight versus had it in some non-title fight. Oh, okay. I don't know. That was before I was watching boxing hardcore for real, for real. Say maybe this is a strategic move in order to slow down his career so he can work on his game more against a lesser opposition. Yeah, because now he's gonna move up to 140, and he's probably gonna fight some fucking scrub. I don't think Keyshawn's gonna move up and fight some hard nigga right now. And Frank Martin, he's thirsty. Frank Martin, he thirsty for a fight. He itching. Let me find out. Niggas just spent that tech money up. Let me find out. No, I ain't counting nobody pockets. But I'm just saying, he sounded real thirsty on that timeline. Frank sounded real thirsty on that timeline. Frank thirsty as shit. He want that fight though. But I can't blame him though, nigga. It's been sitting on the couch. Niggas been sitting on the couch. I for sure know Keyshawn did it all this on purpose. Yeah, I look at him in the weigh-in. I mean, not in the weigh-in, the fucking when he was talking to Mesa, and everybody's like, "Oh, you see how everybody can be on your dick one day, and the next day can be different." Hey, this is how life works, bro. One day everybody's, "Oh man, look at you. He bullied him. He's son Mason. He's son Mason." Now everybody today say, "Man, fuck that nigga." Nah, the belt's gone, man. Belt's gone with the fucking wind. Dumbass nigga. These niggas tweaking. Now I make that conversation about him unifying with Muratov. Now that shit sound like you knew something was up. You talking about you want to fight Muratov because of the weight situation. And then on top of that, he did mention he didn't want to fight him because the IBF rehydration rule, but which is understandable. But it's like then he started talking about, oh, I don't want multiple belts. Why I have to pay for that? Tell him to figure it out. No, nigga. No. The very next day, one day they love you, then the very next day it's over, nigga. Like Ryan Garcia, shit's nice. And I was telling people that too. Never give, man. There's a book that I read, man, by this guy, by Pimp. His name's Pimp and Ken. And I'll never forget just reading this line in his book. He said, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. And it's true. Don't believe the fucking hype, man. Because one thing, what you perceive as one thing today, the next day can be fucking different. That's why you gotta watch niggas, they actions, they moves, you know what I'm saying? See how they move before you just put your all and stock it to a motherfucker. Don't believe that shit. Yeah. Said Milwaukee legend. Yeah, I just had my fucking big cousin had that book and I was like, let me just read this shit real quick. Let me see what this nigga talk about in this book. I'm like, damn, niggas was saying some real shit. Like a lot of this shit be a facade. And I ain't gonna lie, that shit really woke me up to a lot of things because I read that shit when I was young, like fucking like 14, 15. And I just read it. I'm just thinking to myself, like, yeah, that's just true. A lot of shit niggas be putting on a front. We don't know if this shit's real for real. We're just look on the outside looking in. What if all this shit is fake? What if niggas is finessing? Let me find out. Said born in Chicago and made his name in Milwaukee. Yeah. Well, that's what we try to tell people about folks from the Midwest. It's just different. Got a little bit of everything. But yeah, Keyshawn, this nigga tweaking, bro. He tweaking. He's man. Niggas was excited. You got the bad bitches talking about I was getting cute. I was gonna pop out to watch this fight. And here your ass fucking it up. But hey, Mesa main event. I can't be mad. I did want to see Edwin De Los Santos though. I did want to see Edwin De Los Santos fight. He said anything from Rick Laser about PBC, I just ignore the lies. Yeah, like I know that's what I'm saying. Like they've been saying PBC is going out of business for fucking years. Meanwhile, other niggas companies is really going out of business. They talking about niggas going out of business. Hey, they look. PBC been going out of business since Trump was the first president. Since his first term, I meant. Since Trump's first term, that's when PBC was going out of business. Said Top Rank might make an example out of Key. Yeah, that was some stupid shit he did. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, nigga? But I get it though, man. Keyshawn, he be doing a lot of running his mouth, doing all these interviews, nigga. You need to be running on a treadmill, nigga. If you ran on a treadmill as much as you ran your mouth, nigga, you'd be making the weight. But now I'm thinking, though, was it strategic? He's going against a power puncher, and I believe personally, as a fan of boxing who just listened to many interviews from many fighters from the past and today, where niggas say, when they're drained, shit just don't feel right. What if he didn't want to fight? What's his name? Edwin de los Santos drained. Because what if he goes in there drained and that boy touches chin and he fucking seeing stars because he don't have enough fluid around his fucking brain? So nigga thinking probably, man, I'm gonna come down, but fuck it, they let Ryan Garcia pass. They might as well let me pass. Nigga. You think you Ryan Garcia, nigga? Your name is Keyshawn Davis, nigga. Not Garcia. Not that, nigga. Your name is Keyshawn Davis, nigga, from the Davis family. Y'all be throwing up the 3Bs and all that shit, gang signs and all that. That's what they be calling all of that. Gang signs, bro, because you're black, bro. You're black, nigga, so you're not going to get the same treatment as Ryan Garcia. You're not. You're not. For you to even, I've heard, I didn't see a direct quote, but I've heard somebody say that he said that he purposely missed weight. Nah, if that's true, nigga, you really tweak it. My dude, Super Judah said, he said if Devin would have canceled the Ryan fight, folks would have said he was scared. Boy, they'll be talking about Devin to this. Bro, that would have been worse than Devin going in there and getting cheated. They'd have said, oh, niggas scared. You was just scared of Ryan Garcia. He been hanging out with Bomac too much. Bomac was like, hold on. I know I had 2 pieces of chicken on that. Hold on. I know I ain't tweaking. I had 2 pieces of chicken left on that plate. I know it was a family size dinner, but I ate most of it, but I left 2 more. But what happened? Now I know what happened because he was like, damn. This nigga, Boback, he saw the scale, and that shit said 149 or something. He was like, or whatever it was. He was like, damn. Keyshawn is officially a weight bully. He was big as shit in that Bernchek fight. That's why Bernchek, he hit that nigga to the side of his fucking rib. He didn't even get to turn the punch really when he hit Bernchek. He hit him like with the side of his glove towards his rib. But him just being bigger and stronger, he touching that rib up, that boy said, oh, he fell over. But damn, Keyshawn. Damn. If he cried mental health, I'm gonna cloud his ass every fucking day. Yeah. £4 is attention of that nigga tweaked. Fights canceled, bro. Mm, mm. Where the fight at too? The fight's in his backyard too. No way. If it's in his backyard too, that's fucked up, bro. That's a disappointment to the fans, dog. You disappointed your fans if you did that shit. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. That shit better not be true. That shit better not be true. Tito definitely ain't going 154. That boy would be on a MIA poster. Yeah. What if he missed weight so he could fight Teofimo Lopez? Yeah. They said it, yeah. They said the scheduled bout between Keyshawn Davis and Edwin Santos is officially off after Davis of his was stripped of his WBO lightweight world title Friday due to missing by over bro, what the fuck? Okay, yeah. The scheduled bout between Keyshawn Davis and Edwin Santos is officially off after Davis was stripped of his WBO lightweight world title Friday due to missing weight by over 4 pounds. Ring ambassador Abdul. They just had to throw this in there, but I love how they do it. The hustler in me loves that. Ring ambassador Abdullah Mason will be featured as the main event against Jeremiah.
Absolutely. So what you want to do? I'm working my way up. I'm right here. So after you beat him, what you want to do? Uh, uh, we could do whatever. You know, I'm pretty sure my team could put anything together. Are you gonna put it together, sir? You the man in there. I don't want to talk to you right now. I bet you don't. But I let my hands do the talking. So let's do it you next. Do? Let's do it next. Okay, I'm pretty sure my team accommodates. No. Let me and you. Let's make it happen right now in front of everybody. After I knock De Los Santos out, after you knock this opponent out, me and you. Let's fight next. Let's do it. That's what I'm here for. You here to fight me next? He said that's what I came for. That's a bet.
Okay, so maybe not the maybe
That's
not
not a fucking bet, nigga. Did all that for what? For what? For what?
With the plans right there.
Man. Bad, oh bad. Nigga, this nigga Frank Martin, I ain't gonna lie. This nigga Frank Martin, he's turned into a different type of guy. He's turned into a different type of guy since this tank fight, man. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. He's coming at the fans and shit and all this shit. So he says this ain't how you do business, fucking up the money. That's what he's talking about, which is okay, understandable. And then he said, true, but you turned down your first meal with no backup plan. Luckily for you, Tank bailed you out. And then somebody said, just no. Then Frank Martin said, just stay out of this shit. You ain't never made $1 million in your life, clown. And the brother said, well, shit, that's good. The one thing about life is shit. As long as I'm still living, I still got a chance. Shit. It's not a race. And that's how he feels. That's how he feels. But the fact that this nigga Frank Martin is coming at the fans talking about, oh nigga, you ain't never touched $1 million, nigga. Hold slow it down, partner. Please. Let's just back it up. Let's back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Nigga, let's be real. Tank did help you with this fight, my brother. Like, don't do that. Now, don't try to clown the next black man because he don't got what you got just yet. Nigga, you just got blessed with this opportunity, nigga. But now you sitting here looking for some more money. Mr. Millionaire, right? But you looking for some more money and some smoke. Because you over here, you mad that the fans, bro, this nigga, I can tell he feel it because this nigga post that, man, these niggas talking about I'm retired. I ain't fucking retired. Nah, nigga, niggas is looking at you like retired because you ain't fight nobody. Who you fighting? Who are you fighting? When's the next fight? Where can we buy tickets at? Who's the next fight? On what channel? With who? For what belt? Where? Huh? Exactly, nigga. So like, bro, what are we talking about? And this nigga's mad. Niggas is asking him, are you retired, bro? Niggas ain't seen shit since you got fucking caught up. And then he coming back to the life on the timeline on some rah gangster shit. But it's like we looking at, and I like Frank, but I gotta call it out. I gotta call it out. It's looking real crazy because it's like, nigga, you went in there against Tank and look like you folded under pressure. You know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done to get in the ring. Yeah, I understand that. But look, if we being honest, nigga, you look fucking scared and timid in that fight. And you got slept. That's the last thing niggas recall. You didn't get cheated. It wasn't no cheating situation like Devin Haney or nothing like that. No, nigga, you went in there, fought a clean fighter, and got knocked out clean. Because niggas, you land on the fucking ropes, you doing all this fucking posturing, jumping and shit. You got slept. Slept. And niggas doing chrome heart backflips. You know what I mean? So it's like, why are you trying to be gangster with the fans, nigga? You should be humble and be on some, man. You know what? Shit's fucked up. But me, you, we can fight at 140. We can make it happen. Instead of trying to come back at the fans like that's just crazy. It's the only reason why Tank got that. The only reason Frank got that Tank fight is because they found a weakness they can exploit. He was a weak link. Yeah, like nigga, like bro, like stop it. They knew to catch you at that right time too. You were, and he want to talk about niggas missing weight and all that shit. Look, yeah, Keyshawn Davis missed weight. That's fucked up. But nigga, you on the other hand knew you couldn't make that weight for real, for real. But you still sucked yourself down. That's low key a disappointment because this nigga was posting all these pictures and videos of him flexing muscles on top of muscles, looking all swollen. Oh, I'm like, oh yeah, he gonna come into the Tank fight ready to knock shit out. He catching punches. He gonna muscle him. Boy, that way in came in, that nigga looked like one of them Somalians that I see down in fucking Minneapolis. And I don't mean that with disrespect, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Skinny as hell, forehead big as shit. And I'm just like, damn, nigga, like what? We seen him in that way and looking like an actual ghost, nigga. And then Tank talking about, look at your eyes. Look at your eyes, nigga. Tank doing fucking backflips and shit. And your ass looking like you need some fucking Pediasure. Like, bro, stop it. Said Breaking news: Javante Davis is back with chrome heart jeans. Congratulations. Cuz looking like a fucking Somali pirate. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. And I'm looking at this nigga like, man, I had to change my pick. But look at him today. Fightless, dateless. Talking about niggas millions, bro. You better hold on to that million tight, bro. Said he definitely could be somebody looking like that. His mouth was all twisted. He tweaked. That's just wicked. Shit, let's make Devin Haney versus Keyshawn Davis. Damn, this young boy looking fucking ready. Look at this shit. It's probably an old picture, but damn, that young boy look ready. He the future. Mason is the future. Ooh, I heard this nigga, what's his name? Keyshawn talking about Devin Haney or somebody's. I don't know if it was Devin Haney. He was talking about somebody's pops. He was like, "Oh, we ain't have no pops in our lives, so we had look at us. We did it without him. We got this and we got this going on." But it's looking like, damn, nigga, maybe if you did have a pops in your life, they'll tell your ass, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? You better not go into that fight fucking heavy like that. You better the fuck not do that shit. Embarrass the fuck up and fuck our money up. Boy, man, look, if I was a boxer and my pops was, in my camp, involved with me financially, and he seen me not about to make weight, boy, that nigga would have got on my ass. He'd have been like, nigga, you crazy? You about to fuck up our bag and all these people? Boy, I got my aunties, uncles coming to this shit, boy. Matter of fact, let's get on that motherfucking treadmill right now. Right the fuck now. Right, matter of fact, here's some Austin Ray real quick. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. But yeah, nah, but real shit. Niggas do need that guidance. Where this nigga OG? Who's the OG? Bomac just the OG? Bomac got too much shit going on. He got to worry about Crawford. He got to worry about Steven Nelson. He got to worry about his blood pressure. He got too much shit to worry about. He ain't got time to fucking try to mentally coach this nigga fucking Keyshawn Davis into be the man that he's supposed to be. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's crazy. Said, boy, ain't what the. And he did all that hyping, all that. Oh, so we gonna do it next? What you mean we gonna do it next, nigga? You not even in the weight class no more. What the fuck? You a stranger now, nigga. What the fuck? We not, bro. This conversation is dead. I wasted my time even talking to you. Niggas did whole videos about this shit, and your ass is fucking not even in this weight class no more, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? You a whole welterweight in this bitch. So Abdullah said he'll go to 140 for him too. Shit, yeah. But Abdullah want a belt first. You don't reward losers. This is a L. I don't give a fuck. This is a L on Keyshawn Davis record. He didn't lose to Edwin De Los Santos, but he lost. Real shit. This is an L on his record. That's how I'm viewing it. He didn't lose to De Los Santos, but he lost.
Absolutely. So what you want to do? I'm working my way up. I'm right here. So after you beat him, what you want to do? Uh, uh, we could do whatever. You know, I'm pretty sure my team could put anything together. Are you gonna put it together, sir? You the man in there. I don't want to
No,
talk.
nigga. No, nigga. Nigga, are you gonna put it together, Keyshawn? You're the man in there. You're the headliner. You're the businessman. Are you gonna put it together, nigga? He took what's he tweaked. He definitely tweaks on some pause shit. Nah, nigga, you supposed to come back with that fire, but nah, sounds crazy though. The light. Someone said, "Nah, it's a publicity stunt." The top ranked writing apology letters and shit. Hold on, let me see. Keyshawn Davis Edwin Dos Santos fight's been canceled. The Keyshawn Davis Edwin Dos Santos fight has been canceled after Davis failed to make weight earlier today. Davis has been stripped of his WBO lightweight world title. Tomorrow's card at Scope Arena in Norfolk, Virginia. Damn, in his own backyard. Will proceed with the new main event, the 10-round lightweight showdown between the unbeaten Abdullah Mason and Nabian contender Jeremiah Nakatilia. Patrons seeking a refund should contact the original point of purchase. Doors for the event have been moved to 5 p.m. and the first match will take place at 6 p.m. The deadline for refunds, the deadline for refunds, the deadline for refunds is 5 p.m. on Saturday, June 7th. What the fuck? What type of nigga are you? What type of man are you? Is this the type of man that you are, Keyshawn? Is this what you do? You wasted all these good people's time so they could see a young prospect turn contender fight? He's hella entertaining, but we wanted to see a champion fight in the championship bout. And you robbed them good folks of Virginia of that shit. So nah, nigga, you fucked up. This is an L. They gonna suspend that nigga. They probably gonna suspend him. But you know, it don't matter. Niggas fight once a year anyways. He was about to mop the floor with Della Santos. He was probably finna kill that nigga, man. Sheesh. So I was reading on this story about that guy that Floyd Mayweather beat up, Gotti. Gotti fought some dude. I forgot the guy's name. But the guy claims that this guy Gotti he came in purposely overweight, and they did something with the scales where, and the commission just allowed this guy to come in just super heavy. But you know, niggas just taking a fight. They got to take a fight. He went in there. Gotti beat the shit out of him. Beat him so bad that this nigga, his career was over from that point. You know how like they like to say Devin Haney got whooped so bad from Ryan Garcia that his career is over? Yeah, like that. But it really was that. You know, whooped his ass bad, and it was over. And the guy took it to court. He's like, dog, you know, I got these medical bills. I have a permanent brain injury because the commission failed to protect me from fighting somebody who was coming in super heavy. The court said, yeah, the commission was supposed to do their job, but it is what it is. So we're not going to reward you with anything. Just deal with it. And he just has to deal with that shit. Permanent aches, pains. Ain't no telling what type of brain injury that shit. Bro, your brain requires it to to run at a certain speed, you know what I'm saying, certain pace. Nigga, if that shit's fucked up in any way, just any small way, your whole life can change. You can not be able to feel pain in your left foot for the rest of your life, or you can't use your left side of your leg, your right leg, speech impediments, all types of shit. So yeah, I don't blame Edwin Santos for not taking the fight, but shit's fucked up. He fucked up the bag, man. Said Detroit. He said, I remember that he stopped Bozo so he could win the lawsuit. These boys got the nerve to try to downplay Dev's career accomplishments. Like, dog, I had to tell this chick, man, me and this chick, we always going at it on fucking Twitter. Or X, whatever they call it these days. But I'm like, she posted something. She posted the clip of Keyshawn talking about he don't want to fight Meritolov because he doesn't want to pay for a bail and all this bullshit. And I'm like, damn, these 135 guys, these guys are not built like the last undisputed champion of that weight class. And she said, unfortunately, that's true. It's crazy how they got to say unfortunately because they don't want to, they really don't want to give Devin credits for real. But said that's true. It's very true. So God, he ended up getting stuffed up by his girlfriend. That's karma. Ooh, I didn't. Y'all gotta put me on game on that. I looked into that shit, but then I don't know what I was doing. I got distracted and I never really read into that shit. I just remember they said he passed away, but his girlfriend was a suspect, and then they ruled it like suicide or some shit. But Keyshawn's an idiot, bro. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this nigga. Why would you do that? Why would you fuck up the bag like that? Y'all make sure y'all go to artmanapparel.com to buy the best boxing merch in the game. And if y'all think I'm cooking, hit my Cash App, $ Artman the Great. $ Artman the Great. He said, yeah, unfortunately, the hate is real. The fight ain't that. Yeah, the fighters ain't that guy. They're not Devin Haney. And niggas be like, oh, niggas, this is super Devin Haney fans. And you niggas, the conversation isn't, the conversation about Devin Haney, it's starting to become, why don't you hate Devin Haney the way I hate Devin Haney? And it's like, no, nigga, why do you want me to hate this guy? I cannot hate this guy because he's not doing anything fucking wrong. Do you see the shit that these niggas is doing? Missing weight and all this shit, getting stripped? This nigga didn't do that. He's not doing that. So what are we talking about? You see what I'm talking about? The conversation becomes, why don't you hate Devin Haney like the way I hate Devin Haney? And it becomes weird because it's like, damn, nigga, like, I don't have to hate this nigga because you hate him. He said, I'm telling you, he's going to cry about his mental health. He going to say something stupid. Nigga may get a lawyer or a PR guy. Either one, or get both. This nigga Keyshawn's a fucking idiot. Doing all that fucking yapping. Fuck you doing all that yapping for, nigga? Just to not make weight. And now Mason's the main event. This nigga Mason tweak, bro. I mean, not Mason. Davis. Hold on, yup, tweet. So if it's not Twitter no more, so what they say when you're posting? What do you call it? You're Xing. Is it called your Xing? What are you doing? Is it tweeting? It's not tweeting no more. So what is it? Xing. I'm Xing a post right now. Yeah, he tweaked. But anyways, I'm out of here. Artbanapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game.